I'm taking Paul home to his mother. Would you two wait for me at the school?
Sure.
I wonder what she wants to talk about.
Yeah, she was glaring at me.
Do you think she's Lloyd's teacher? The one the mayor told us about?
Lloyd. So Rain was Lloyd's teacher.
Looks that way.
That murderer's teacher.
Calm yourself, Emil.
I know.
What were you like in school? Were you a good student?
Well, I didn't go to school when I was in Lewin.
What about in Palma Costa?
I don't really remember. What about you, Tenebrae? Do Centurions go to school?
What do you think?
You really know how to change the subject, don't you? So you weren't a very good student. Sorry to bring up such a sore subject. Wow, these are all drawings of Lloyd.
Humans never cease to amaze me. Let's have a look at these.
I never would have pegged you as an art buff, Tenebrae.
How rude. This one appears to have been drawn by Paul, the boy you saved.
I love Lloyd.
How come everyone?
Someone's coming.
Sorry that took so long. Oh, you've been looking at the drawings.
It looks like this one was drawn by Paul, right? He certainly is a big fan of Lloyd's.
Paul's father passed away 2 years ago when the Desians suddenly attacked Asalia. Lloyd was the one who caused the incident. Well, actually, Lloyd and my brother, that is.
So then, why does he...
When his father died, he stopped smiling and closed himself in. Lloyd found out when he returned from the journey of world regeneration. He went to Paul's house every day, even though Paul's mother, Lilia, tried to get him to stop. But Lloyd was persistent. Then one day, out of the blue, he proposed to Lilia.
Proposed?
Yes. I think Lloyd wanted to take on the role of Paul's father, and in order to do that, he thought he needed to marry Lilia and make her his wife.
But that's ridiculous.
Lilia was mortified. She was so upset she took a tomato and threw it right at Lloyd. Lloyd instinctively hit it, which sent it flying at Lilia, and it hit her right in the face. Before they knew it, tomatoes were flying all over the place. When they realized what happened, Paul and Lilia began laughing for the first time in months.
I don't want to hear this crap anymore. Everyone's always all, Lloyd this and Lloyd that. I'm sick of it! Why are you even telling us this stupid story in the first place?
The mayor told me all about the two of you. I think that you should know that I was Lloyd's teacher. I traveled with him for a long time. You wanted to know why everybody here defends Lloyd, correct?
Enough! I don't want to hear any more about how Lloyd is innocent in all this!
Oh, really? When did I say that?
Wait, what do you mean? Are you telling us that you don't trust Lloyd? I thought you were supposed to be his friend.
Trusting Lloyd and believing the reports of what happened in Palmacosta are two entirely different things. Furthermore, Lloyd's character and past doings have no bearing on what happened in Palmacosta. Calm yourselves. Otherwise, you will be blind to everything, including the truth.
But why would you even care?
Maybe I don't care.
Unbelievable!
Marta. Marta, wait! I wonder what's wrong with Marta.
Why don't we look for her? I can still feel Lady Marta's presence in town. I doubt she's gone very far.
Okay. Marta, why'd you run off like that? Rain seemed like she was on our side.
I can't stand people like that.
Marta.
Rain was Lloyd's friend, so how could she say such cold things about him? If it was me and someone was saying bad things about you, I'd defend you to the end. I mean, you're my friend. I'd get so mad if someone was bad-mouthing you. I'd give him a piece of my mind.
I get it now. So that's why everyone defends Lloyd.
Huh?
There's no point in me getting mad at people just for saying they like Lloyd. We're the same. It's so obvious, but I didn't see it at all. I was too busy being angry.
Perhaps that's why Rain suggested that you calm down. Anyone would become mad if someone they liked and trusted was insulted. With that attitude, it's unlikely she'd have told you where Lloyd was, even if she knew. Am I wrong?
You're right, Tenebrae. Come on, Marta. Let's go back and talk to Rain. Maybe she'll help us if we explain.
All right.
What is it, Emile? You look puzzled.
I was just thinking about something I found strange about Rain.
Strange.
Yeah. I thought she'd be really scary when she was scolding Paul. She wasn't at all. When my aunt and uncle scolded me, it was terrifying. I hated them for it.
Perhaps you sense the love behind Rain's words.
Oh, yeah. I guess my aunt and uncle didn't really love me.
Tenebrae, stop that! You're only going to make him more depressed, talking about things that you don't know about, like love.
How rude. I will have you know that I understand love perfectly well. Love is a brand of egoism that ignores the feelings of its mark while insisting on its own selfish demands.
About before.
You don't have to apologize. To you, the fact is Lloyd is the man who killed your parents. But you must understand there are also those who were saved by Lloyd, and they owe him their lives.
So do you trust Lloyd?
I don't see how my opinion would aid you.
I don't get it. You were Lloyd's teacher and friend, right?
That's right. I like Lloyd. I think that he's a person I can count on. Those facts haven't changed. But people change, for better or for worse. I don't know what kind of person Lloyd is now. My faith in him is not enough reason to contradict the accounts of those who suffered in the attack on Palmacosta. That's my opinion on the matter.
I'm not sure I totally understand. Are you saying you believe us?
I'm saying that I believe that the attack on Palmacosta happened, not that I personally trust you.
You don't trust us?
Do the two of you trust me? We haven't known each other for all that long. I think we both have yet to prove whether we deserve each other's trust.
You're just being difficult.
Is that any way to talk to someone who might have information about Lloyd?
You know where he went?
If you tell me about your journey, specifically about the Centurion's cores, then I'll give you a hint.
How do you know about the Centurion's cores?
Colette told me about you already. When you told me your names at the human ranch, I knew who you were.
Marta, what should we do?
Let's tell her. Colette wasn't out to get us, and I don't think Rain is either.
Very interesting. A knight of Ratatosk, you say? That's good for now. I'll leave the questions for later. Now then, regarding Lloyd's whereabouts, there's someone in town who says he saw him recently.
Really?
Yes, Colette's neighbor, Pepe. Let's go and talk to him.
Professor Sage!
Pepe, I'm sorry to bother you, but can you tell these two about when you saw Lloyd?
But aren't they out for revenge against Lloyd?
That's just a big misunderstanding, I assure you.
Well, if you say so, Professor Sage. Not too long ago, I saw him on a strange flying thing headed towards the tree at Ruins. It was definitely Lloyd. I'd know that spiky hair anywhere.
Really? Thank you so much.
Emil, let's hurry. We might still be able to catch up with him.
Right.
Hold on, I'd like to go with you.
Why?
I was Lloyd's teacher. If he really has strayed, I need to set him back on the right path again. Also, the fact that he's after the Centurion's cores troubles me. 6 months ago, he was on a quest to collect X-spheres. It was an important mission to him. He promised his father he'd complete it.
His father?
Do you mean Dirk?
Anyway, I'm interested to know why Lloyd would abandon his quest for X-spheres to look for Centurion's cores.
What do you think?
Let's have her come with us. With her along, we might be able to find out more about what happened in Palmacosta.
Yeah.
Then it's settled. I look forward to traveling with you. Yes, what is it?
Oh, it's nothing.
If you have nothing to say, don't call out to others.
Sorry.
I thought you weren't afraid of rain.
She used her teacher voice on me. I couldn't help it. Oh yeah, Marta, we should introduce Rain to Tenebrae.
Oh, right.
How may I be of service?
A talking animal? No, a monster. Oh, you're the one Colette was talking about. Tenebrae, correct?
It's Tenebrae. You seem like an intelligent person. I am grateful for your assistance.
You don't feel quite the same as a summoned spirit. Much closer to a monster.
No doubt because I employ monsters as my servants.
Very interesting indeed. I'd love to learn more about it. We must talk later.
It would be my pleasure.
Wow, Rain is totally unfazed.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess she's just naturally composed. So, Rain, you're a half-elf, right?
Do the two of you fear half-elves as well?
I was always taught that half-elves were evil, but you don't seem any different from us.
I leave it to you to form your own opinions of me.
To be honest, half-elves do sort of frighten me. But I don't want to think you're a bad person just because of your race. Some humans are bad people too.
I see.
What complicated creatures these humanoids are.
What's the matter?
What happened? I'd heard the giant tree destroyed some of the area. But the precious ruins! The polycarbonate! Such a terrible loss of priceless history!
Maybe Rain has a split personality too.
Two?
Well, I mean, when you're in battle, and sometimes even when you're not, you change into a different person.
Really? I change when I'm not in battle?
Yeah, I thought you knew.
You said that the Knights of Ratatosk have the ability to change form in battle.
Yes. It seems like I transform once I'm possessed by Ratatosk's power.
And Ratatosk's core is living off of Marta.
Yes, it's this jewel on my forehead.
I see.
Sorry to interrupt, but I sense both humans and monsters within the rubble. Perhaps we should investigate.
Really? Rain, let's go take a look. It might be Lloyd.
Yes, you're right. Let's go.
Let's do this!
Damn it! Damn it! Dark Radiance! Dark Radiance! At least make it challenging.
You really are a fascinating creature, Tenebrae. May I touch you?
If you wish.
Ooh, you don't feel quite like a cat or a dog, or even Noish. I've never felt anything so soft. So this is what it's like to touch darkness.
You are too kind, really.
Whoa! Your skin stretches this much? Ah, this texture can only mean you're a shapeshifter.
You must be quite experienced to make such deductions from a single touch.
Your way of speaking is quite interesting as well.
Your interest is flattering.
Man, I give up.
Genus.
Rain?
What are you doing here? I thought the plan was to meet up back in Asalia.
I'm sorry. It's just that I saw Lloyd, so I tried to follow him. Wait, who are these people with you?
Ah, well, you see.
Wow, so that's why you all came here.
So Lloyd came through here?
He did, but now this monster's blocking the path. I tried attacking it, but it won't budge. I wonder how Lloyd managed to move it.
Perhaps he fed the monster.
What the hell is that?
I am Centurion Tenebrae. A pleasure.
Oh, right. You're that Tenebrae guy she mentioned.
It's Tenebrae. Now then, when this particular monster is asleep, it absorbs all attacks.
This thing wasn't here the last time we came to the ruins.
This type of monster thrives in warm environments. It likely fled here in an effort to escape the oncoming cold.
Okay, so first we need to get some food for this guy. What does he eat?
His diet consists primarily of freshwater fish and monsters.
If we're looking for fresh water, the Triad Oasis isn't too far from here.
If you're going to Triad, I'm coming with you. I'm tired of staring at this thing.
So, when Colette was talking about maniacs, did she mean you, Rain?
It's true that Colette and the others have often accused me of being an archaeology maniac. But what about the term maniac made you think of me?
Oh, it's just that Colette mentioned a friend of hers who seemed to act like a totally different person near ruins.
Like a different person.
Yes, she described her friend's transformation as berserk, crazy, insane, frightening, dangerous, monstrous, inhuman, reckless, disturbing, and completely out of control. If I am not mistaken.
And you're saying that's what I'm like, Emile?
What? She didn't... Tenebrae, stop doing things like that! Genus, you and Rain are siblings, right? So that would make you a half-elf too.
Yeah, though I'd think that was pretty obvious. Half-elf. What, the two of you don't like half-elves?
I don't mind the two I've met so far.
Well then, that's good enough for me. We usually get dirty looks when people find out what we are.
Was it that way with Lloyd?
Lloyd's the kind of guy who couldn't care less if you were a half-elf or anything else for that matter.
He is?
I can't believe it's snowing in Triad. This is a desert.
It must be related to all the strange weather we've been seeing everywhere. It was pretty cold in Acelia, too.
But I was just here a few months ago, and it wasn't like this at all.
I heard it started snowing here about a month ago.
This may be due to a dormant Centurion's core.
But would that cause the weather to change this dramatically?
The natural balance could have been further disrupted by the awakening of another Centurion's core.
Man, these Centurion's cores sound like serious trouble.
My deepest apologies.
So this is what you've been up to. No wonder you've been away from Acelia an awfully long time.
With everything people are saying about Lloyd these days, I figured I should get the story straight from him.
I see. Well, I'm glad we ran into each other.
Yeah. By the way, notice anything different about me?
What could it be?
Come on! Can't you see I'm taller? Take a good look. My voice is even a little deeper.
You don't say. How much taller are you?
A 1/16 of an inch.
Hey, Genus, why do you use a kendama as your weapon?
Lloyd made it and gave it to me for my birthday. It helps me concentrate when I use magic.
So you just started using it as a weapon after that?
Sort of. See, once when I was playing with it, the string broke and the ball hit Lloyd smack in the head.
Really?
Colette took one look at Lloyd passed out on the ground and said I'd found the perfect weapon.
I thought these people were supposed to be friends. Aren't you cold?
Yeah, it's freezing. It's not even dark yet and it's already this cold. How stupid is that?
If we don't do something, and fast, I'm gonna freeze up solid.
Really, Genus? I thought the cold didn't bother you all that much.
That was just when I was a kid.
You still look pretty much like a kid to me.
Who asked you? I'm gonna have my growth spurt any day now.
Snow in the desert. I do hope the desert's ecosystem will be all right. The majority of creatures that make their home here should be able to weather the cold, but still.
I hadn't expected Mana would be this far out of balance. Lord Ratatosk would be horribly dismayed at this state of affairs, I'm sure.
But it's so romantic! Arm in arm with your significant other. It's the perfect place for a stroll.
Significant other? Yeah, maybe me and Persea could.
I think we just got a glimpse of Genus's true colors. It's completely frozen.
How are we supposed to catch water monsters now? Do you want me to melt the ice with magic?
No. You may fry the monsters before we can even get to them.
Well then, how about we cut a hole in the ice and fish them out?
Okay, we need to go get a fishing rod then.
No need for that. I can transform into a fishing rod and we can use one of our monsters as bait.
You can actually do that?
Of course.
But do you really want to use one of our monsters as bait?
Don't worry. I won't let it get eaten. Think of it as a lure and nothing more.
Let's go with Tenebre's plan. Lloyd could be getting away as we speak. We don't have time to waste.
That's true. Go for it, Tenebrae.
Then let's go to the lake's surface. Ready for some monster fishing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Splendid! First, allow me to transform into a rod. Next, select a location where you'd like to fish and cut a hole there.
Right.
Now choose a monster to use for the bait.
Okay, this time... Let's try this one.
Now let's get started.
The cores must really be powerful if they can freeze an oasis in the middle of the desert like this.
If this keeps up, it won't be long before you can hammer a nail with a frozen banana.
A nail? With a banana?
Yes, an experiment quite popular when I was a child. I wonder if they still do that sort of thing in schools these days.
Not that I can remember.
If you ask me, I'd rather eat the bananas than use them in experiments.
I suppose you're right.
Whoa! I think I got a big one! It's heavy!
Don't you dare let go of me.
But
You can do it, Emil.
Everybody, pull at the same time.
okay.
1,
2.
3.
What the heck is that?
That is a favorite of Bartek's, our path-blocking friend in the tree at Ruins. However, it's rather large.
Hey guys, I think it's looking at us. Here it comes!
You're too weak.
Are we really going to carry this thing? It looks pretty heavy.
It isn't dead yet. Why don't you form a pact with it?
What? But we're going to feed it to the Bartek.
We can use it as a distraction. It doesn't have to actually get eaten.
This is indeed true. Emil, please make a pact.
I'll give it a try. Don't yell at me if I fail, okay?
Now we can finally make some progress in the ruins.
Right. Let's hurry and go after Lloyd.
Wow, Tenebrae, that was the first time I saw you turn into a fishing rod.
Truly fascinating.
What else can you change into? A dog?
Please. I have been called the Centurion of 1,000 Faces. I could even become a jaw-droppingly beautiful woman if I so chose.
A beautiful woman?
Yeah, right.
I'd never actually gone fishing before that.
Oh yeah? That's pretty rare for someone who grew up in Palma Costa. I mean, it's right on the water and all.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what did you think?
It wasn't easy getting a bite. It was tricky knowing when to reel in and when to let out the line.
That battle of wits between hunter and hunted is fishing's greatest joy. You'd never learn the thrill of the hunt fishing for Lady Marta, though. She's far too easy a catch.
Well, excuse me!
does. Emil, do it.
Easy for you to say.
Tenebrae is the one that's actually doing it.
Excellent point. I'll lure him away. As soon as the monster turns its back, slip past it.
Emil, Genus, don't trip.
Huh?
Why do you say that?
You two worry me.
I'm sure you'll be just fine, Emil.
I'll be just fine too.
Well then, just let me know when you're ready. Shall we begin?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
Archelon, not that way. Archelon, I told you not to go that way.
You bastard!
Emil,
Get up and run, now!
okay.
You looking for a fight?
That's enough, Emil. Let's go.
Okay.
We should be safe now.
I can't believe that monster actually attacked us.
Indeed. Of course, even the most passive monsters will become aggressive when presented with a potential meal.
Emil, thanks for saving me.
Sure, no problem. Actually, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I'm glad you're okay.
Hey, Emil. The way you were before, was that Ratatosk possessing you like in battle?
Did I change again?
It wasn't just a change, it was a full-on metamorphosis. Ratatosk must be really powerful.
Yeah.
I sense Ignis's presence. There is indeed a Centurion's core here. Shall we keep moving before Lloyd snatches it up?
Right, good idea. Let's go.
Die, scum!
At least make it challenging. I guess you want to die.
First aid! Own healing power.
Savage Reaper! Savage Reaper!
Crescent Dance!
Of course I won.
We're gonna win! Swallow one!
Cleanse the defiled.
You're too weak. Say your prayers.
Oh, healing power!
Won't work!
Oh, healing power!
That's it?
Die, scum!
Oh, healing power!
Die!
Oh, healing power! You're using too much arts!
It's my choice!
Dancing swallow!
Oh, Neil, I was so scared.
You were more scary.
What did you say?
Nothing.
We won't lose!
Ravaging Tiger!
healing power! Oh, healing power!
Ravaging Tiger!
Should have never gone against me.
Wow, everything is frozen over.
You said Ignis's core is here. Is that the Centurion of Ice?
No, fire.
Wait, fire? But this place is freezing!
I believe the core's loss of control is having a negative effect. The Centurion's power is working in reverse.
So that's why it's so cold in here.
Fire.
What are you thinking, Rain?
You said that there was a Centurion of Light in the basement of the Tower of Mana.
That's right, but Lloyd took it from us.
It seems that the Centurion's cores are located in the same places where the summoned spirits used to be imprisoned. Tenebrae, are Centurions and summoned spirits related in some way?
No, nothing of the sort. Those Centurion's cores are located in places with unusually high concentrations of mana. The Centurions use their elemental attributes to counterbalance these mana anomalies.
So, wouldn't that mean we'll find Centurion's cores by visiting all the places where the summoned spirits were? There's no need to follow Lloyd.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Really? Maybe we can beat Lloyd to the course now.
I'm not sure about that. Lloyd knows where the summoned spirits were located as well. If he's realized this, it doesn't give us any advantage.
There's no way I'm losing to Lloyd.
Genus. I understand how you feel, but the only one who can erase Emil's doubts about Lloyd is Lloyd himself.
I know that, but it's still difficult.
We're gonna win! Oh, healing power. First aid!
It's my choice. You're too weak.